Sarah, you are a huge part of GALvanize,
Oh,
so
thanks.
thank you so much for doing this today. I have to ask you, there's so many amazing women here, including yourself, and this is my first combine. So are you like amazed from year one you came here to looking around now?
Yes, absolutely. And that's a great question. I remember coming for my first time. I think it was maybe 2019 or 2020 before COVID. And, the Women's Forum, I'd come for that. And it was probably maybe 20 women. And, there was a handful of women at each club. And now to look 6 years later and see 40 women at just at this combine event for the women. And then every single table has multiple women from multiple clubs. And even now in my position, this role where I get to sit with a woman like Laura Young, who works in the same role at the Giants. There's so many roles for women. It's amazing to see.
Did you ever think chief of staff was going to be your role in the NFL one day?
That's a great question. So it's funny you say this. So when I figured out that I wanted to work in football, I was working at Northeastern University in Boston. I was the director of football operations, but I really kind of started there as the office manager assistant. They didn't have the role there. And it's funny, I used to dream to myself, one day I'm going to be working in operations with Patriots. I was living in Boston, so I was thinking New England, I'm going to live here forever. Really dreamed about that for so long. And as my career kept going, it was a huge goal of mine to get into football ops in the NFL. And then kind of moved up in that college rank. And then DQ gave me an opportunity at the Falcons 10 years ago. And I just, made it into, he allowed me to grow. And it is amazing. Yes, I do look back and when I got the job last year to say, I actually did this. And it's actually what I want to do. And I love it. And I could see myself doing it for a long time, especially with someone as great as he is. So
you've had a relationship with Coach Quinn for 10 years. GALvanize is all about creating relationships.
Yeah.
How has that gotten you to this point?
Yeah, no, it actually goes back further than that. I've known him through coaching when he was a college coach. And so just, again, perfect lesson. You keep in touch with someone that it's a reciprocal relationship, and it's all for kind of the good of the program, and you're not just doing things for yourself and selfishly. So I feel when I was living in Atlanta working for Georgia State as the DFO, and he got the Falcons job, first thing I said to him was just, welcome to Atlanta, let me know I can help you guys with anything. Meaning him and Stacy,
right?
Not hey, give me a job.
Did that help you with your confidence, sticking with it and realizing that it pays off one day?
Yeah, no, it does. And I look back and every single opportunity that I had all helped me with where I got to finally at the Falcons and now where I am with the Commanders. And you learn so much, not just as a person and you're growing as a person, but just how to just your best foot forward to how to help the organization in the best way possible. And I'm hoping that it is my gift to help as on this coaching staff.
You said you just talked to another woman for the Giants who does the same role as you. So what is your advice to women who now want to go into this role that's possible for them?
Yeah, I think it's a really unique role, and I feel when I started out at Northeastern, I had just finished my master's degree. I just finished a full-time job at the University of Maryland, and I was itching to get into football ops, and so I, lack of a better word, took an administrative assistant job, and it was not what I thought I'd be doing at 25 or 6 years old after working. I thought I made my way up, worked my way up, and so my parents gave me great advice. They're it's your first real full-time job in football. Just take it and run with it. And my advice would be no job is too small. And if it's something you feel you want to do, then you need to go start it at the lowest level and you work your way up.